you think about it, it's almost like a product line for a business. You're like, wow, we started the computers. You think about like Apple at one point, and Steve Jobs came in and cut a lot of products, but it's like the iPad's doing decent, the computers are doing good, the phone's doing great. Maybe you put more energy into the thing that's doing great. You put more energy into the content format that's doing great on your channel.
You got to just press record.
So I have my channel, Traveling Cheesehead. I've actually been on YouTube since late 2018 and really just started it as a vlogging travel channel. We traveled around the world and had been many, many places. So I just started by doing that, but I really thought about wanting to help other people explore the world on their own without having to go through travel agents and guided tours and things like that, to really explore it on their own and not be afraid to get out there and explore the world. So 2020 has been very challenging. I have been laid off with this pandemic and joined VRA during your 7-day challenge and have really been diving in and enjoying it, trying to make the best use out of it. The thing that I keep getting stuck on is I have one video that has over 3,000 views, and I cannot figure out why this one video has gone crazy, and all my others are 500 views, 400 views, and some of my newer stuff is less right now. But I'm trying to replicate that, and I can't figure out if it was the topic, the destination I was in, or if I did something special with it that made it blow up.
Awesome. Okay, yeah, let's check it out. So we've got all of our different videos, and we're going to go to our most popular, and then it is this Viva Wyndham Fortuna Beach Resort Tour. Mm-hmm. Okay, right? And we're looking at why it's doing well. And I mean, immediately it becomes pretty clear to me. And that is, even when we talk about Video Ranking Academy, which thanks so much for joining the Academy, we see a rank tag down here, Viva Wyndham Fortuna, it ranks number 2. So when people are actually searching for this location, they're wanting to see this. The Grand Bahama Island is also something that they're interested in, and even Fortuna Beach ranks number 3. And so this is a super powerful, I think, illustration. And what this also revealed to us is a content format that you should double down on. So this is I'm so glad you came on the show today, because success leaves clues. Now, interestingly enough, when we think about being a vlogger, this is sometimes the challenge with vlogging is when you're a vlogger, technically, you're trying to get people to buy into you. Really, you're the value proposition. Whereas if you actually have a value proposition on your channel that is like Think Media, the Think Media channel is not called Sean Cannell, it's called Think Media, and it's about the best tips and tools for building your influence with online video. And Omar and Nolan and Heather and Mel and Tony and everybody shares there. But there's the promise of the channel. Yes, of course, like your personality matters on YouTube, but what's the promise of the channel? So this video too has a very practical promise. And just to kind of give an illustration of that too, again, a vlogger, at some point, somebody has to either say, I want to watch you as a person, which is great, but that's what you're essentially trying to quote unquote sell. You're trying to get people to literally buy into you as a person. The same strategy when my wife and I vlogged for a while, and we eventually pivoted away from that because I thought it would be hard to sustain and grow personally. So, but I did a video, and I basically titled my video search in a search-based way called Las Vegas Horseback Riding. And so 7 years ago, same kind of idea. People who just wanted to see, if you will, Las Vegas horseback riding were finding this video. And this is in a way a mistake. It was good I started the video with the promise of what was going to happen. But again, because it was a vlog, it was like, hey, we're at the house, which if you're a vlogger, this is a good strategy, because you'll meet new people that maybe just want to go research a location, a restaurant, a resort. If you're traveling, could be something locally. You want to deliver on the promise of the video, showing them the horseback riding or whatever, but then they may buy into you. And you're like, look, we're actually vloggers. And like, if you want to be like entertained and like see our life or see our kid, like whatever, because again, that would be the value proposition for a vlogger. If you want to see some funny kids or a funny life or more travel or more locations. And to me, again, I just think that's more challenging to practically succeed on YouTube that way, as opposed to seeing what you did now. If we take the full circle theme, think about what this is. It was actually a tour. So people that are like, and we actually have Worldmark by Wyndham. I think it's probably a little bit different, but like we would do the same thing. We'd be get a look at the resort. Well, this is amazing. Thanks for like walking me through it. Like, thanks for showing me. And I'm going to make a decision if I want to go or not. But you could pull all these views based on Bahama Island, based on the Fortuna Beach Resort. And so you have then a couple options here. I would think strategically would be you could still continue to vlog as you are, but if I wouldn't be surprised if these tour videos actually, if you will, do the best over the long haul, because I bet this keeps getting views. People will keep watching it because it ranks in search and it keeps showing up on the other side of search results for those terms. And because you're already a member of the Video Ranking Academy, and of course the update that we just did of all VRA foundations, that's going to give you a ton of insight for doubling down and building like a snowball of momentum on your YouTube channel. But is that making sense? Like kind of the initial overview of why this video probably did so well?
Yeah, it makes sense completely. That's kind of what I was thinking when I saw that those terms were ranking. And I was like, okay. So one thing I have done with the Academy, though, is I've diversified a little bit, and I've done a show, as you have mentioned in the Academy, and I've done a Travel Tip Tuesday. And it does exactly your formula, answers one question, one video. And it's every Tuesday I have an uploaded thing. I just started it. I'm only like 3 episodes in. And then I also do supplemental things besides the vlogging. So I'll do like the best things to see in XYZ location, or how to travel in this location on a budget. I'll do like more using my vlogging videos, but then repurposing them for specific questions. And is that a good strategy to kind of build out my channel still within the same niche?
Yeah, it's a great strategy. And I think the power there is for where your channel is right now, 87 subscribers, you're doing, I think, it exactly right. What you want to do is you're trying, again, different content formats. You're trying a show, you're trying Travel Tips Tuesday. They're all being based on the Video Ranking Academy 7R framework. But then you want to double down on what's winning, right? And that's truly meaning we never want to get overly romantic about a particular format of content. We tested for a while, and maybe, you think about it, it's almost like a product line for a business. You're like, wow, we started the computers. You think about like Apple at one point, and Steve Jobs came in and cut a lot of products, but it's like, the iPad's doing decent, the computers are doing good, the phone's doing great. Maybe you put more energy into the thing that's doing great. You put more energy into the content format that's doing great on your channel. But I think exactly what you're doing right now, you should keep doing and doubling down on. And the other thing is, of course, based on VRA and YouTube principles, you're one ranked video away, right? First you hit the 3,000 viewed video, then you hit another 7,000 viewed video, and then momentum builds over time. But I do want to give you one practical tip here. I want you to move Travel Tip Tuesday to the end of the title, not to the front. And so that way, this is answering the exact question people are asking: how to sit together on a plane, and how to avoid random seating at sites when flying. And then, even if you want to label it Travel Trip Tuesday, you could do that. I'm going to show you exactly how I did this on Think Marketing. Number one, today I ran out of characters. So this is actually Coffee with Cannell. So I did 3 simple YouTube tips that gained, a promise, even though it's a Q&A show. And then Coffee with Cannell would normally go here. But I wouldn't want to put it before, because I want to lead with the value and the answer to the question first. And then I'd move Coffee to Cannell at the end. So here's an example, is I would go, how to get over the fear of being judged by others, Coffee with Cannell 007. And so much so that I actually opted to not even include this because I ran out of characters. And to me, the show name is way less important, is much less important than getting the viewer that's like looking for information, discovering your video. Does that make sense?
Totally makes sense. Thanks. That was a great tip.